Okay. Yes. This is the last one that we will be on.
Yeah, the last show
This
for
is
me and
it.
Dolan.
I'm going to dress.
I'm gonna
Miles
dress.
is going to dress.
This is going to be a show. This is going to be one of the shows ever for us.
We've been fired. In our top story for the day, we managed to catch up with some of our performers in this year's spring musical, Mamma Mia. After performing their final show this past Saturday, we have a field report from the event. Let's send it to that.
All right, what's up, Marshfield? It's Miles Forrester here after the final performance for the spring musical Mamma Mia for the Theatrical Society. We're here with Bennett. You were part of the set crew. What went into planning and building the various pieces for the show?
Well, to be honest, building the taverna was probably the toughest part, but also building the entire set and painting it and getting all the different props and the posters, that was some of the stuff that took the most planning and also took the most time. So throughout most of the production, we were always working on the set. Even in this past week, after our first performances, we still worked on some of the set. Like, we got some of the posters up, we got some of the musical instruments up, and overall, it was working on the taverna, it took probably the most amount of time, and it took the most amount of work, but we got it done. We worked hard, and we made it happen.
I mean, hey, the set looks fantastic. Hard work's paying off. All right, Lucy, one of the unique elements of the spring musical is that it's a 2-week run, so you have chances to tighten things up between the first and second week. Any major things you tightened up for this show?
For me personally, the week in between the two shows, Miss Scanlon gave me and Jasper Finn, who plays Pepper, new choreography for our song Does Your Mother Know? And it was a lot of change for me. So we just kind of like drilled that during class like over and over again. And I think it definitely enhanced the performance, and I just think it was great. So yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, it looked fantastic out there.
Thank you.
Well, Caroline, as one of the dance captains for the show, you played a key role in getting the dances looking so sharp. What is it like trying to get everyone on the same page when some dancers are highly experienced and some are on stage for the first time?
You know, we have some incredible choreographers, Jess, Joe, and Carly, so they give us great material to work with. It can be hard coming into it, seeing where everyone is at different levels of like dancing ability, but especially in big numbers like Dancing Queen, like we all like to be on the same page, do the same thing. It really gets the crowd up and excited. And then we also have our feature dancers who are a little bit more experienced. Maybe they've danced before in the past and they do the more complex dances. And so that's how we keep a balance of like dances for everyone and dances with more complex components.
I mean, hey, the dances look tight. You guys were doing great out there. All right, Maddie, one of the unique things about the musical this year was that the live orchestra was performing in Miss Scanlon's room during the show. How did that come about, and what kind of magic went into making that work?
It took a lot of practice. It was a big change for us because normally we have the band in the pit. Like last year we had the band in the pit. So this time, because they were in Miss Scanlon's room during the SITS probe, which is the first time we practiced with the band, we had to adjust how we did things. So the band comes through speakers. So as the band's playing, you can't hear them in Scanlon's classroom, but we can hear them through the speakers, and they can hear us through their headphones. And yeah, it was a big adjustment, but it sounded really good, and we were all happy with how it turned out.
I mean, yeah, it turned out great. Music was awesome. You guys were really on point with it. I mean, congratulations. A great show. And last but not least, Carly, we spoke with you last weekend. You were absolutely terrific, so you know we had to get you back for another interview. You just finished your final show and a stellar career on a stage at MHS, which included a lost musical freshman year, a virtual play sophomore year, and finally a triumphant return to the stage in your final 2 years. You were part of the whole wild journey, and so what has the Marshfield Theatrical Society meant to you?
This club is crazy in the best way. We do amazing work. I'm so proud of everything that we've done. I've been able to serve as many roles here in this club, and I'm honored that I got to play a part in it. Shout out to the entire cast. This cast has been amazing. The community that comes with it is just so awesome. And shout out to our director for pushing us really hard and making us the best that we can be.
All right, well, that's the end of Fantastic Musical. Let's send it back to the desk. Fantastic show.
It was incredible.
I'm glad I got to be a part of that. It was wonderful. I mean, everybody put so much hard work into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. We had a little after party, senior circle, where all the seniors, share some stories, some information they want to tell the underclassmen in the club. Yeah. Really emotional. Not for me, though. I didn't cry or shed a single tear. Ask anybody there. They'll tell you Miles Forrester was a stone wall. I mean, just look at me. Don't I just radiate, like, masculinity? and the stress
Yes,
and all
yes.
these rings. Yeah. No,
Yes,
it
you
was.
do.
But
it was a great show.
Yeah.
I went. They were fantastic.
Yeah.
Carly can really sing. She really, really can sing. It's amazing.
yeah.
The performance from everyone else was just fantastic.
yeah, absolutely.
Rugby team killed it up there.
Blast to be a part of. So
Yeah.
thanks for having us, and that was awesome. But are you interested in getting more involved at MHS next year? Join Student Council. The election process for next year has started. If you're interested, you can pick up a nomination form in room 355. Forms are due back to Mrs. Vitez by May 12th, and if you have any questions, please see her. So, I mean, if you want to be a part of that, get on.
Go. I never ran for it, so I don't know what it's like, but I've heard it's very fun. It's worth it. I know we got JD. JD, he's the man. He's
Fantastic.
incredible. Yeah. But
Right away does.
the Marshfield chapter of Girl Up is hosting a Zumba class taught by Miss Palladino this Wednesday, May 17th. The event will take place after school in student dining with a suggested donation of $5. Zumba's amazing.
Yeah.
Girl Up, great club.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Yeah, exactly. And bring those $5. You know, it's
Yeah.
suggested, but I
it's,
mean,
it's,
why
a, it's a
wouldn't-
suggested donation, but come on,
Yeah.
help them out. It's
yeah,
worth it.
yeah. If you
Yeah.
can afford it,
Exactly.
It's
If you
a
can
great
afford
club
it, it's
to
worth it.
donate to. Yeah,
Exactly.
But seniors, the time to return your beloved Chromebooks is closing in. Returns will start Friday, May 19th, and will end Friday, May 26th at 2 p.m. As you can see with the graphic we have right here, we have listed out the cost for certain repairs for your Chromebooks. So you know, if you got some stuff you got to take care of, bring some money in for that.
I kind of want to see that list again. I got a little issue in mind.
You got a couple issues with
Mine's
yours?
been through some tough 4 years, so I'm gonna lose a lot of money. But we have two amazing people about to come on the desk. One that radiates fire and one that puts it out. Let's head to sports.
Welcome to sports. I'm Christian Casale.
I'm Liam Cronin. It's our last show.
Yep, just a dad and a
Try
mom.
not to get emotional.
Nope.
Let's just go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I don't even want to think about it.
Jumping right into it. The boys Laxey have absolutely pummeled a very strong Nauset team on Friday. We have the highlight and a field report from the game, so let's send it to that.
Is a girl from New York City. She's got 14 years and a championship dream. Kyler is straight out of Carrollton, Georgia. He's got 18 years and style on his side. All night long, I've been fighting my demons. All day long, I've been running up and down the streets. 10,000 miles, firing ice, mountains to climb, incredible heights. Go, 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 roaring like a lion. Go, 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 shining like a diamond. Go, 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 get the party going. Go, 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 conquer the world. Mark is a kid from Ontario, Canada. Kaz is a twig from the land of the rising sun. Anne is a girl from the home of the vodka. Ed is the Iceman, he ran them all down. All night long, I've been fighting my demons. All day long, I've been running up and down the streets. 10,000 miles, gold in my eyes. Mountains to climb and stars in the skies. Go, 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 roaring like a lion. Go, 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 shining like a diamond. Go, 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 get the party going. Go, 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 conquer the world. Go, 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 roaring like a lion. Go, 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 shining like a diamond. Go, 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 get the party going. Go, 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 conquer the world. Go, 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 roaring like a lion. Go, 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 shining like a diamond. Go, 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 get the party going. Go, 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 conquer the world.
What's up, guys? Tom and Carroll here with the boys lacrosse team after a big 19-7 win against Nauset. Sam, absolutely dominant on the X today. Scored 2 goals as well. What was your approach coming to this game all week, getting ready for the big game against Nauset?
You know, it's really a team effort. We're always giving 100% in practice. We're always grinding, and we came into this game throwing punches.
I like that. Scotty Mack, big matchup today against the #1 attackman. How did Grant Heller help you get this assignment down and absolutely lock it?
Hey, thanks to the coaches and thanks to the brothers behind me, especially this guy, freshman Sam O'Brien. Great job today. As well as the brothers behind me, I'm able to trust them, and they just let me go to work.
That's right, baby. My little brother right here, Charlie Carroll, 5 goals. You know, playing against a zone today, how'd you change up your dodges in order to get to the cage?
Well, I got to give it to my teammates. They set me up in good spots to be able to dodge and put it back in the net. That's all I got to say.
And lastly, we got Mr. Andrew Robbins, absolute hound on the GBs today, playing both ways, scoring a couple goals. You know, what goes into the GBs and all the defense here at practice?
I had a lot of help from the scout offense for watching the film and the coaches for helping us prepare for the big game.
All right, boys, let's send it back to the desk.
Roll, baby! You look fantastic today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You look like you could put out a really big fire. Oh, jeez.
Shout out to Lacrosse.
Geez.
Fantastic game
yeah.
from them.
Yeah, I was at that game. That was a
was a
really fun
huge
game to
win.
watch.
Yep.
We also have a mic'd up version of that highlight coming out, so be ready for that. That should
That
be coming
is news
soon.
to me.
Yes, that
I'm
should be
excited
coming
for
in
that.
pretty soon. Be ready for it.
Okay. Yeah. And the rugby team will be taking on Hanover at 5. So if you can go, make it. Definitely show some love to the rugby team. Am I right, Liam?
Yes. Do go. Yeah, if you can make it, definitely. Yeah, this Wednesday. Also, boys tennis hosts Hingham, and the girls tennis team will be heading to Hingham. So shout out to tennis. Good luck in your games and your matches.
Shout out to tennis. Get the job done, tennis. Let's go. And girls softball will be headed to Hingham at 4 as well. Let's go, girls. Get the job done.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And shout out to baseball. We're hosting Hingham today at 4 o'clock.
Oh.
Jack Keen been on fire lately. I can't even put him out. We're going to light it up. Let's go.
That was good.
Our
That
last
was great.
desk. Thank you, Marshfield, for
Yes.
everything.
It's been a pleasure.
That's all for today.
This has been Sports with us. We'll see you later.
Be sure to check us out on
yeah.
YouTube.com.
How could we forget?
/Before
How
the
could we forget?
bells.
Yeah.
And Jonathan stopped doing the teleprompter.
And Twitter.
Oh, so check us out on
TV.
Twitter and TikTok as well.
And yeah, that's it.
Cough in your elbow.
Cough in your elbow.
Off in your elbow.
Thank you, Marshfield. We'll see you later.
Mom and Dad.